Cardinal George Pell, a top advisor to Pope Francis, is taking a leave of absence to fight sex abuse charges in his native Australia. Pell forcefully denies the accusations.
I'm innocent of these charges. They are false. The whole idea of sexual abuse is abhorrent to me.
Cardinal Pell, who is 76, is the highest-ranking Vatican official ever to be charged in the ongoing sex abuse scandal. Our Vatican correspondent, Mary Shovlain, was there and joins us with more. Mary, what is Cardinal Pell being accused of? Tell us what he is saying.
Lauren, well, first of all, the Australian police say Cardinal Pell is facing multiple counts of historic sexual assault offenses, meaning that these offenses supposedly occurred, but over, some time ago. It's not clear what the charges are related to at this point. The Australian official who's bringing forth these charges, though, says that none of the allegations against Cardinal Pell have been tested in any court, and Cardinal Pell, like any other defendant, has right to due process. So this morning he reiterated his innocence and called these accusations, Lauren, a relentless character assassination, and says he will go to Australia in hopes of clearing his name. Here's more of what he had to say.
I have been completely consistent and clear in my total rejection of these allegations. News of these charges strengthens my resolve,
Cardinal Pell is one of the Holy Father's closest advisors. Tell us what he does at the Vatican.
Lauren, he's a very important part of the Curia here. The Holy Father asked Cardinal Pell a few years back to lead his financial reform efforts in the Vatican, so he's in charge of that office dealing with the Vatican finances. What he's been trying to do is really streamline the Vatican finances and crack down on any corruption there. Vatican spokesman Greg Burke said Cardinal Pell's office here will continue its work during his leave of absence.
How are Pope Francis and the Vatican reacting?
Well, the Vatican is showing Cardinal Pell a lot of support through the statement it made this morning. Spokesman Greg Burke said the Vatican respects Australia's justice system, but he reiterated that the Cardinal had openly and repeatedly condemned as immoral and intolerable acts of sexual abuse against minors. So they highlighted that, and they also noted how Cardinal Pell has cooperated with the Royal Commission in Australia into their investigation of sex abuse, and that while he was bishop, they pointed out he worked to protect children and compensate victims. So the Holy See statement today really shows their support is behind Cardinal Pell as he heads to Australia to face these allegations.